you very much. She's obviously very shocked about that item.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Radio 1, you'll always hear a better song.
You notice the way we're so mellow this afternoon? That's Carlos Santana, who's come a long way since playing the chef in Crossroads. Remember that? Fabulous. Fantastic. He actually has his hair styled by Conan the Barbarian. It's 23 to 4, and we have something now for people who are in love.
Yeah, Steve! Let's say some more stuff!
Okay, right then. Love is good for your health. That's the happy news from doctors who've studied the effects of romance on your body and found that what you feel isn't only in your mind. Being in love makes your... This is true, makes your lactic acid level drop so you have more energy. Seeing the world through rose-coloured glasses puts bounce in your step. You need less sleep, your heart beats faster, and your appetite falls so you can diet without even realising you're sacrificing. Gert, I'm telling you, it is the truth here. Incredibly, love is so healthy that the love struck get fewer colds because germ-fighting white blood cells perform better when a person's in love. Now, this is according to author Dr. Michael Leibowitz. He says that your body feels different, more bouncy, more energetic, and in need of less food and sleep. So, fall in love, feel well, and feel thin.
Why, Steve, that's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard.
But it's true. So the thing is, just go and find somebody to fall in love with right now, okay? I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I'll fall in love if you like. I mean, really. It's 22 to 4 now. Get down, get down. Come on, let's get down, baby. Let's get down. It's no good, I can't get down. I just cannot get down. I've told you before, I'm too white. Cannot get down. FM 88 to 91 megahertz and 275 and 285 meters on the medium wave. This is Radio 1, and I have a card here from Jay Hogue in Biddlecombe. It says, Dear Steve, I'm off school on Bank Holiday Monday like everyone else. Could you please say hello to me? I think of your show every time I take out the rubbish. That's very nice of you. Thanks very much. I appreciate that. Could you say hello to everybody I go to school with? I don't think I will, actually. I went to actually a very, very tough school myself. You're saying how tough was my school? I'll tell you how tough. We had to go through a metal detector just to get onto the school bus.
What's on Radio 1 tonight, Steve?
This.
Tonight's Platform 9 is all to do with a man getting dressed up as a woman, people in Liverpool changing their sex for a day, contraception and busking. What a mixture. If you want to find out what it's all about, you make sure that you're tuned in for Platform 9 this evening at 7 o'clock with me, Janice Long. See you later.
And she'll be saying, Janice Long.
How tough was your school?
I just told you how tough it was. You're late.
Go and
mate.
ask somebody else.
Get out. 17 minutes to 4. Here he is.
I'm gonna tell your boyfriend.
That's Michael Jackson and Girlfriend. 3:45, a quarter to 4. We'll reset today's celebrity trivia quiz for you in just a moment. Now, what are we going to do now? You're saying that Tootsie is out there? Tootsie, how are you?
All right, just shut your mouth right now.
Who, me?
When you talk to me professionally.
All right, dear.
You don't get personal.
Right.
That is totally inappropriate behavior.
What are you going to do
I'm
then?
very proud of being a woman. And I must tell you, I'm going to recommend to the board that you be turned out into the street.
I'm shocked. That is the voice of Dustin Hoffman doing his Tootsie voice, Dorothy Michaels. And if you want to hear all about that film, which is now open in the UK and on release quite soon, I think sometime this week on general release, then be listening tonight to Platform 9 when we'll have an interview with Dustin Hoffman. We'll be bringing you the review of it, playing some of the soundtrack, and I'll be telling you what I thought of it. I mean, you can make up your own mind, but that's tonight during Platform 9. come 7 o'clock. All right, here's Sailing, Christopher Cross at 14 to 4. Whirly Girl from OXO. Now let me play that for my mate Dom the postman in Croydon. He is an ugly bloke. I mean ugly. How ugly is he? Well, for a start, he just can't get a girlfriend. If he went to a bank holiday orgy, all the girls would have headaches, really.
Oh, I'll tell you what, old Steve likes to have a laugh in the afternoons, doesn't he, eh?
That's right. Now, today's celebrity trivia quiz like this. He has a new film out called Educating Rita. He's on BBC One tonight talking about it. He's a well-known English actor, born in Bermondsey, London, 1933. Left school at 16, worked at Billingsgate Fish Market. He's married to a girl he fell in love with after seeing her on television. It's an extraordinary story. She used to do a coffee ad, and he saw this beautiful girl, and he wanted to get to know her, so he phoned up the agency who made the ad and introduced himself, and they got to know each other. Now they're married. They've got 2 children. He lives mainly in Los Angeles, sometimes in Windsor. He was typecast in the 60s as a womanizing crook or a police detective, but went on to work in classic movies, including The Man Who Would Be King. He's worked in TV and rep. He fought in Korea. He jogs every day. He loves gardening. He loves wine. He loves cooking. And he loves art. He's an actor and a businessman. His wife also runs the family fashion business. Who is he? And name his first big movie and who sung the theme.
Hello, Steve. Early afternoon.
Yes.
I'm using up my last 5p phoning you.
Well, what is it?
Have you got 50p for a cup of tea?
Of course I haven't.
Eh?
No, I haven't.
Well, what's the time then, pal?
This is bank
Okay?
holiday. What are you saying?
What's the time?
6 to 4.
Eh?
6 to 4.
All right, off with you then.
Yeah, off with you, phoning me bank holiday. Of course I haven't. I can't give it to you down the phone anyway. What are you trying to say? Peter Powell is at the International Music Show at Alexandra Palace in London doing his programme live with the Radio 1 Roadshow. And hopefully at about 20 minutes past 4 we're going to cross over and find out what's going on down there. In fact, I've got him on rehearsal mode here. And he's doing all the stuff down there. That's right. So we'll do some of that. Now, this is going to be the bizarre story of the afternoon. A wife will make a dream come true tomorrow when she gets shot of her husband, literally. Now, Bobette Thorne will fire her husband Roy, who's 46, 160 foot in the air from the mouth of a 10-ton cannon in an amusement park near Copenhagen. Bobette, who's 38, from Entry Hill Bath in Avon, won her chance to make a dream come true in a competition run by a vodka firm. She claims it's her retaliation for years of being scared by her husband's driving.
No. Oh, yeah.
That's true. All right, Dinah Ross, Lionel Richie here. Nearly didn't make that one. I was discussing yesterday about women's lib and how slowly but surely, you know, women are equal, no question about it. But you still see these put-downs on television, don't you? You know, where the husband comes home and says, "Hello, darling, I'm home. What's for tea, darling? Hello, love." And all this stuff. And it's an ad that depicts the wife as the person that always is at home making the meal. Now, that isn't any good for women's lib at all, is it? And the other thing that I think is a little bit sexist, and I mention it because, because of that record and everything. A lot of blokes in America, especially the dudes, the dudes along the street, they always call their girlfriends baby, don't they? They say, "Hey, baby, how you doing, baby? All right, baby." Now, that is a bit of a put-down, don't you think? Yes. I'll stand up for women's rights, why not?
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Well, one or two things going on today. May the 2nd, 1983. Tons of sport, plenty of fairs, one or two circuses. It's the In Steam rally in Aylesbury today. There's a harpsichord making exhibition in Chichester. Yeah. It's Keep Britain Beautiful Day, and you can find details and an open day at London's Barbican on that today. It's the start of National Gnome Week. It's the Belfast City Marathon today. It's also the Abingdon Marathon. And one or two bands to see tonight. OMD in Manchester, Leo Sayer in Southport, Spandau Ballet in London, Santana in London, and the Stylistics in Cardiff. TV tonight, anything good? Let's have a look here. 8:45, Three of a Kind special. 11:15, Film 83, looking at Michael Caine in his new film. And, what's that called? Hang on a sec. That's called No Fish Today. Well, I've got my car in the repair shop this afternoon. You're saying my mechanic is phoning through now? Hang on. Let me just see if I can take this call here. I hope this is him. Yeah, hello.
Hello, is that Steve Wright?
Yeah.
It's Gary from Alfie's Garage. I'm calling about your motor.
Oh, great, it's finished?
Well, not quite, but it will be soon.
No,
It's
well,
about
it's,
the MOT, you see. It's run out, and I wondered if you wanted to retest it for you.
Well, how much is it going to cost?
Oh, well, that all depends on whether you want it to pass, doesn't it, really? So
Well, I do, really.
There's going to be 1 or 2 little jobs that are going to need doing first. You don't mind, do you?
Well, I don't know,
Great,
I mean...
great. I'll get our new lad
Hang
part
on.
on it right away.
Hang
See you,
on.
mate. Bye.
But what? Oh. Okay, well, let's move right along here. A long, long time ago, I could still remember how that music used to make me cry. Do you remember?
A long, long time ago.
That's right.
I can...
Hey, man, in just a moment, we're hoping to have a little rap, you know, really, man, with Peter Powell, who's, down there at that festival. Anyway, listen, it's 4:13 on Steve Wright in the afternoon, FM 88 to 92 megahertz, and also 275 and 285 meters on the medium wave. Well, it's been a quiet day on the roads, but flooding is a problem in many areas. Minor roads are affected in Northamptonshire, Gwent, Worcestershire, Shropshire and Leicestershire. In Warwickshire, the A426 between Southam and Rugby is passable only with care. That's because of a flood near the junction with the A45 near Minor Roads. And there are rivers that have been closed along that way, so if you have a boat that way, that would be a help. In the Vale of Evesham, police expect the A44 waterside to be flooded for the rest of the afternoon. All right, here comes this week's number 1. Evesham! It's all right, all these afternoon boys trained down at Evesham. They are the afternoon airheads.
So true.